TKOINeedAFireBeat here with another review. Today we're going to be doing Transformers Rise of the Beast. It's just going to be a short, video, some pros and cons, what I liked or what I didn't like, couple of bullet points, it might be some slight spoilers in there, so if you haven't seen the video, I would click off now and go watch the movie and then come back and see how our opinions differ on it, It's always better to go see it for yourself than just take my word for it, because I don't know nothing. I'm not a movie critic, you know what I mean? But I like to give my 2 cents like everybody else is doing, It's 2023, man. Come on, bro. Anyways, we'll go ahead and get into it. First thing I want to cover, the cinematography. I liked how clear it was, the shooting, the movement of the camera. I'll give that an A+ off top. It's better than anything I could do, plus how they have the equipment they have. They had a $1.2 million budget to $4 million, I think. It was between 1.2 and 4 million for the budget, or it might have been 1.2 to 2.5 million. I might be wrong, you can look it up and see. But the budget was pretty good, the shooting crystal clear. They had the better than 4K, of course. They got all the land at the shoot. They had to shoot like big scenery, mountains, buildings, plus the giant robots, which is CGI, of course, the effects, CGI, A1 as always, It's Transformers, man. You can't make a Transformers movie without decent CGI. You get an excellent for that, You don't want those old school movies with like the old school King Kong, when they look like clay, moving all funny and stuff. Nah, man, we can't have it in 2023. You gotta have excellent CGI. So that was pretty good, that was excellent. I like the CGI. Movement of the camera, very smooth. I see some low budget movies when like the person's holding the camera and the camera is like shaking like the person that doesn't have like the right equipment for it. I never like that when that happens, but this is pretty smooth. Movement was smooth, cinematography was clear, CGI was excellent. Yeah, that's that for the quality of it, top quality, of course, Transformers. Let's see, the plot. I like the plot. It was different than the rest of them. It was different than the other Transformers that I've seen. I feel like they try to make it a breath of fresh air because you don't want to get repetitive like some other movies, Fast 5, Fast 10, all those. Anyways, I'm just playing. But they had a little fresh, a fresh story into it, which is probably from the comics and the anime. I'm guessing. I haven't watched the animes or the comics or anything like that, but basically it's a new villain, of course, but this villain is not just here on his own with his little squad. He's not the top boss. He answers to somebody, and he has consequences if he doesn't do what he's supposed to do. Basically, there's a higher power that's giving him power to be able to fight on par with Optimus Prime. You gotta have one of those guys that are like the opposite of the Primes. Primes are the top guys, get on the top for the other side. So yeah, basically a guy gets into the mission to come to Earth and prepare Earth for certain events. If not, it's gonna cost him his life. Typical villain stuff. But I like that they did something different than just the big bad robot coming and fight Optimus Prime. It's something way bigger than that going on. I don't want to spoil it for you, but you'll see if you watch the movie. You see what I'm talking about. As far as that, I like that they had the young Afro-Latino guy there. The guy from the Heights. I can't remember his name, but I will get that for you. My bad, brother. I got you. But how he got intertwined with the story. Spoiler alert. His family was struggling. He needed to get treatments for his little brother. Because his brother had, I think it was sickle cell or something like that. He had to get treatment for it, and the hospital was about to cancel his care because they didn't have the money for it. So he didn't get the job he was looking for either, which is a good job, so he had to go turn to other methods, street crime. And he happened to be trying to steal a car, which is the wrong car. It happened to be a Transformer, which is Mirage. Mirage was dope. He was pretty funny. He was probably the best part of the story because he was funny. His jokes were really excellent. His jokes are A+, But pretty much he got caught up in that whole war because he stole the wrong car. And then met the rest of the Transformers, told them to deal what they had to do, So that's what happened. That's pretty much the plot. I thought it was a good plot overall. You know how they connected them, the humans, with the Transformers. I like that it was farther back in the day. It wasn't like the future or like the modern time. It went back in the day and told a little story about some more of the backstory. That's pretty much that for the plot. Plot was good. I like the plot. It was pretty decent. The action scenes in Transformers are always dope, man. They're always super dope. Every Transformer that I've seen, I've loved the action and the choreography for the fights. Big old giant robots just wrecking stuff, throwing blows. Doing the little techniques with the gadgets and their robotics. The boosters and wheels being rollerblades or whatever. I thought that was pretty dope. The fight with Optimus Prime and the dude Scourge, that tripped me out. Spoiler alert. Optimus Prime kept getting his butt whooped every time he fought that dude. And I'm like, man, what's going on? Optimus Prime, you're supposed to get this dude. You're supposed to be the top guy. But dude had that power from his higher power, which would give him the edge. That's why. I didn't want to spoil it for y'all, but I did. I gave you a warning, so you could have clicked off. But Optimus Prime was getting his butt handed to him. What helped him out though? The ape dude. I like the fact that the ape dude was Optimus Primal instead of Prime. He was named after Optimus Prime because he was like the leader of the beast, but it was Optimus Primal because he's the ape. But when they teamed up, they went to work and gave old dude them hands, bro. So that was pretty decent. I like that. I didn't like the fact that Optimus Prime was getting beat up though. That's about it. I'm like, man, what's going on, bro? You supposed to be moving weight up here, bro. But yeah. Oh man. One more thing about that I didn't like. This part isn't bad, but I just didn't like to see it. The Transformers were getting beat up. Not just Optimus Prime, but all of them. They were just getting mixed left and right by the whole team, by the other team. They were getting mixed. I didn't like that part. That's a con for me right there. But the scene was good. I just didn't like to see them get beat up like that. They should have did better work than that. But you gotta start it off with some drama somehow, you know what I mean? My favorite part of the action though was towards the end. They gave me a new perspective on all their techniques. When Mirage was getting beat up, he was hurt, right? So he couldn't really fight like that. So what he did, he transformed himself into something to let the other main character do more in the fight. I'm not gonna spoil it for y'all, but if you seen Dragon Ball, it's like a fusion type of deal. It was dope. So yeah, that was my favorite part of the action when dude got hurt, but then he did something to where him and the other guy could both team up and fight together. The main dude, the main human guy, him and him fought together, so that was cool. You'll see what I'm talking about towards the end. That's pretty much it for the action. The action was all good. It was excellent. Always good with Transformers. The flow of the movie, I like the flow of the movie. It was decent. It went by smooth. Only thing is it didn't keep my attention the whole time. I was kind of like, okay, what time is it? Okay, we got this much time left. I enjoyed it when I was watching it, but I wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. It was a good movie, but I went to the bathroom like twice. I had some soda. I had like a big old soda, so I'm sipping that and some water. So I didn't mind getting up to go to the bathroom. It didn't stop me from doing that, but yeah, the flow of the movie was good. But yeah, I say overall for the movie, I would give it maybe a 7. I don't want to go low because it was a good movie, but I just seen so many Transformers, I'm kind of over it. I seen that movie because I was bored and I had nothing to do. And it was a Tuesday, Cinemark, $5 Tuesdays, go get you a ticket. But overall, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. I would recommend going to see it, but it's out on stream now, so I'll probably stream it instead of going to see it. But if you would like the movies like I do, I went just because. I could have rented it on my TV, but I went just because. So it was a good movie overall. 7 for me because I'm over the Transformers franchise. But to you, it might be a 10 because you might be a Transformers fan, like those Fast Furious fanatics that keep going to watch the new ones. It was good, but that's pretty much it for this review. Once again, it was Transformers Rise of the Beasts, like you see up there, you know. Anyways, you know, it's TKOINeedAFireBeat. As you can hear the beat on this video, I made that. So if you need beats for your production or your videos or podcasts or music, feel free to holler at me. And that's it. Peace.